Assalamu alaikum. It's your brother Malcolm Flex. Come on, tap in, family. Come on, tap in. We can't end the night without talking about this discussion that was had about an hour ago. Come on and tap in. Come on and tap in. We about to turn up with this one. We ain't gonna begin until we can get about 50 viewers up in here. We ain't gonna go in until we get about 50 viewers up in here. I want to talk about this discussion that was had earlier on Moorish World TV by our dear brother Riza Islam. Come on, if you see this video, come on and tap in. I ain't gonna start till y'all tap in. So share this video. Go ahead and share this video. We got a good discussion tonight. Live discussion. Come on and tap in, family. We ain't gonna start till we can get about 10, 20, 30 people up in here. Assalamu alaikum. Share this video, like this video. If those who didn't see the Riza Islam discussion versus Ishmel Bey, okay, if you didn't see it, I want to recommend you go back and you watch this video. This was a live discussion about the Nation of Islam and Scientology, okay? And we were being represented by our dear brother, Riza Islam, okay? So I'm not going to be all night, so I'm going to just go ahead and begin. I wish that you all can share this video because, I mean, it was an epic discussion tonight. So first, let me open in the name of Allah, who appeared to us in the person of Master Fard Muhammad. I also like to bear witness that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is his last and greatest messenger and exalted Christ. And I also like to bear witness that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's divine warning and teacher in our midst, and I would like to greet you all with the greeting words of peace of Assalamu alaikum. So to respond to your question, Brother Corey Johnson, you can go and find the video at Moorish World TV. I'm going to type it in for you. Moorish World TV. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. Moorish World TV. Okay? You can find that video. But this video right here is a commentary of what happened. I want to say this to all of the Nation of Islam critics and naysayers and haters and detractors. Okay? Y'all need to understand something about the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. The Nation of Islam is a double-edged sword. Our teachings is a double-edged sword. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, his words are a double-edged sword. Just as Jesus in the book of Revelations when John saw Jesus, he said a double-edged sword came out of his mouth. This is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan in the Nation of Islam. I and myself, I and other members in the Nation of Islam, and also people who are not in the Nation of Islam, we bore witness tonight of a slaughterhouse. Okay? Brother Riza Islam went up against two brothers tonight. The brother went up against two brothers tonight. The brother went up against a brother, he's somewhat well known, brother named Ishmel Bey, if many of you heard of this brother. And he also went up against another brother who follows a brother named Eric Muhammad in Atlanta. He's not in the Nation, and they only preach Elijah Muhammad. Okay, they don't follow the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So he debated another brother named Kevin Muhammad as well as Ishmel Bey. Ishmel Bey was a former member of the Nation of Islam under the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and he ended up leaving the Nation. Okay, and Kevin left the Nation as well. He was in the Nation in the 80s as well. But brother Riza Islam took on two Nation of Islam detractors, haters, naysayers. Okay, and I and others like myself saw brother Riza, bruh. We saw this brother take on two individuals critically, methodically, surgically removing all of the falsehoods and lies that have been told on the Nation of Islam. And I mean, these dudes were like magicians. These dudes was like sorcerers. These dudes was coming up with new tricks and new things to come at the Nation of Islam. But they never stayed on topic. Okay, the topic of the subject basically, you know, is Dianetics or Scientology of the devil, and you know, is it beneficial for black people? But I mean, Ishmel Bey, this brother was bringing up abortions, and he was, you know, that Scientology is pushing abortions, and L. Ron Hubbard was talking about how Dianetics will allow one to stop smoking cigarettes, and look, before he was saying, look, before he died, he was still smoking cigarettes, and all type of stuff that had nothing to do with the conversation. And brother Riza Islam, being an individual who grew up in the Church of Scientology and the Nation of Islam, if you look at the video, the very first hour, you know, you can see the brother, he was relying, you know, somewhat on the knowledge that he gained growing up in the Church of Scientology. And then after that hour, you can kind of see his experience kicking in. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went into like this overdrive mode, Michael Jordan-esque, had his moment, like to the point where he was no longer Riza Islam. It's like he was just like the spirit of Allah entered into that brother, and Allah just took over and allowed that brother to defend the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. If you all get a chance to go and view the video, you know, the brother represented the Nation of Islam beautifully, man. I mean, it was damn near perfect the way the brother represented the Nation of Islam. I mean, this brother single-handedly, listen to what I'm saying, family. This brother single-handedly Thanos all of the critics of the Nation of Islam who criticize us for going to get Dianetics at the Church of Scientology. He Thanos that whole universe. The brother Thanos that whole universe. Give that brother the glove with the gems in it, with the destiny stones in it. The way that brother Thanos all of the Nation of Islam critics based on Dianetics. That brother showed us a display. He was a great example of a FOI of the Nation of Islam, someone being on their square, right and exact. I mean, Ishmael Bey really, him and Kevin Muhammad really underestimated brother. And they were bringing up certain issues that they thought in their minds that brother wouldn't know anything about. They got to naming people that they didn't even know that brother knew personally. And everything that they would try to throw at the Nation of Islam, I mean, he was knocking everything down like it was duck hunt. I mean, they cast their rod, he cast his rod swallowed up their rods. Family, if you have not seen this discussion, listen to me. You know, we thought, you know, Dr. Wesley Muhammad deconstructing the Paul Guthrie deception was epic. Go and watch this discussion with Riza Islam versus Ishmael Bey. I mean, this is what we need in the Nation of Islam. You know what I'm saying? Defenders who know what the hell they talking about. Because that brother who's Stephen X, you know, the brother said he's been inactive for quite some time. Like, you know, this wasn't his time. You know what I'm saying? Brother Riza Islam was born for this moment. You know what I'm saying? Because somewhere down the annals of history, Allah, in the mind of Allah, he knew he was going to need Riza Islam for this moment. He knew that he was going to need certain members of the Nation of Islam for this particular moment in history. Family, y'all don't hear me. You got so many people in various groups that are trying to unite against the Nation of Islam, white and black. You got people creating alliances and joining forces and to make a move on the Nation of Islam, white and black. And none of them can defeat the truth that we teach. We just sat here and watched a 2-hour video. We just sat here and watched a 2-hour video, and everything that Ishmael Bey and Kevin Muhammad was trying to use to deter people from joining on to the nation had nothing to do with the nation. They basically did a whole video crucifying Scientology, but they couldn't quote none of the words of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. You know, they couldn't use none of our teachings, the supreme wisdom against us. You know, I mean, listen, family, these teachings are in the look, you can't nobody defeat these teachings. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't defeat the Nation of Islam in the intellectual arena. And Brother Riza Islam displayed that tonight. He proved that. When you dealing with brothers in the FOI and the MG and sisters in the MGT who know what they're talking about, who are right and exact, who are on their square, who are registered members in the Nation of Islam, we can't be defeated. Family, y'all got to go back, and I'm going to try to get permission from Brother Taharka Bey. Shout out to that brother. You know, I'm a little hoarse right now because I'm pumped up, I'm fired up, I'm turned up because our dear brother represented us, man. And I mean, we proud of that brother, man. And I lost my voice. I'm so fired up. But I'm going to try to reach out to Brother Taharka Bey and see if I can take the footage and share the video on my YouTube page so all of my viewers can see the video. I mean, the way the brother presented himself was very dignified. The way Brother Riza Islam presented himself was very dignified in this discussion. He was not rude. He was not disrespectful. He represented as the civilized man that he was taught and trained to be. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to condemn a dirty glass, just put a clean glass next to it. And the brother in this instance was that clean glass. The brother represented the Nation of Islam the way we should be represented. We tired of these fake people who come up say that they represent us. Like, no, we don't even know you. We don't even know who you are. And you trying to step up and trying to represent us. You don't speak for the Nation of Islam. See, Brother Riza Islam represented, man, masterfully. And he didn't let them get away with none of the points that they were trying to make. The brother didn't let them get away with none of the points that they were trying to make. He was writing, he was taking notes of everything that they were saying, and they would Ishmel Bey was getting very emotional, and him and Kevin, and they was making little childish remarks towards the brother, trying to push the brother's buttons, and they couldn't even push the brother's button, but they saying the Dianetics don't work. It's not a real technology, it don't work. But you couldn't get the brother to react to none of your negative remarks, showing and displaying that yes, it actually works, because the brother won't allow you to press his buttons. See? And it teaches you that in Scientology about the reactive mind. See? The brother he had been trained and getting audited since he was little. So no, you can't easily push Brother Riza's buttons. It shows, you know what I'm saying? It shows and proves that the technology works, because you can't even get the brother out of his character. Because that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to get Brother Riza out of character. He couldn't get out of character. They couldn't get him out of character. See? The brother showed and reflected the spirit of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I mean, we couldn't ask for a better representation on this subject than Brother Riza Islam, the way he defended the Nation of Islam. Family, so if y'all haven't seen, y'all got to go to Moorish World TV and check this out. Because what I'm about to do, man, I'm about to take all kind of clips and use them as PowerPoints. I'm about to take all these clips and I'm about to use them as PowerPoints. You know what I'm saying? All these points that be, a young Pharaoh and the Sarah Student Seti is not ready to debate us. Listen to what I'm saying. A young Pharaoh and the Sarah Student Seti is not ready to debate us on the Scientology discussion. Because they don't even have, to my opinion, they didn't even have a portion of what Ishmel Bey was presenting tonight. They don't even have a portion of that. And Riza Islam, like Brother Danubian, shout out to Brother Danubian, assalamu alaikum, he grounded them dudes to dust. He grounded them brothers to dust. I mean, the believers, man, shout out to the believers in the Nation of Islam, man, and those who support us, man. You know, we was turned up in the chat, in the live chat. I was so turned up, they was deleting some of my comments. They was They was getting tired of Brother Malcolm Flex. Malcolm Flex was up in there representing. The believers was up in there. The believers was up in there representing. You know what I'm saying? And all those, the haters and the naysayers of the nation, man, they was in there sour. They was in there bitter. And they couldn't stay on topic. See, when the brother was destroying all of their points, now they want to resurrect Malcolm X, and now they want to talk about the minister receiving money from the church and this and that and that, everything that wasn't relevant. Ishmel Bey talking about, you know, L. Ron Hubbard smoking cigarettes. Okay, he human. You know what I'm saying? The man ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? He slipped and went back to smoking cigarettes. Okay, what that got to do with the nation? Oh yeah, L. Ron Hubbard and the Church of Scientology, they support abortion. Okay, what does that have to do with the Nation of Islam? You know what I'm saying? Nowhere do we preach abortion. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere do we're not trying to turn people into Scientologists. We're trying to bring people to the Nation of Islam. We're not trying to bring people to Scientology. What they got to do with the nation, though? See, they could come. They can see a whole. They could come up. Read Young Pharaoh and Sarah Susan Seti and Ishmael Bey and Kevin Muhammad. All these people can criticize what the Church of Scientology is doing, but they ain't got no real criticism of the Nation of Islam outside of our presence just being there. Oh, Brother Danubian said, I'm surprised they didn't delete my comments on them coons in the comments. Yeah, I saw you banging on them going hard, did, brother. You know what I'm saying? I saw you. They deleting some of mine, though. They definitely deleting some of Brother Malcolm Flex's comments. You said Brother Ben X just finished a video of a whack brother talking smack about him. Yeah, I'm going to go back and check it out. I saw that the brother was live. I'm going to go back and check that out, man, because it's a lot of clout chasers out here, man. I mean, let me say this. If you are an individual who watched that video and you continue to believe and stand on that anti-Nation of Islam and Scientology madness, feeling that we shouldn't be there and da-da-da. If you watch that and you still leave from that feeling the same way, then you are an idiot. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with cognitive dissonance. You know what I'm saying? You are living in denial. I repeat that. If you saw that video tonight when Brother Riza Islam Thanos the whole anti-Nation of Islam Scientology universe, if you walked away from that, excuse my language, ass whooping, still believing in that madness, then you are a fool. You know what I'm saying? You are not in present time. You are not in tune with reality. You know what I'm saying? You are living in denial. Because the brother laid it out and made it clear before the whole world, man. Before the whole world, man. He Michael Myers them dudes. He Thanos them dudes. I'm telling you, it was like MJ versus Michael Cooper, Gary Payton. Like these brothers wasn't even on this brother level, man. Brother looked like Bruce Lee out there putting in that work. Word is bond to a lie. Look, I will not lie. I'm not going to put extras. Brother look like Bruce Lee or somebody out there in the intellectual arena. And the scary part about it, the Nation of Islam got thousands of reasons of Islams. Huh? The Nation of Islam got thousands of Farrakhan's, Dr. Wesley's, Malcolm Flex's, Sister Ava's, Sister Tynetta's. Come on, man. Y'all better quit playing, bro. We a nation of gods. We are taught to be right and exact. Huh? Master Farah Muhammad knew what he was doing when he sat the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in his seat. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad knew what he was doing when he sat the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan in his seat. Wa alaikum salam, brother. Assalamu alaikum. from Mas 97. Yes, sir. Out there in Rialto, your brother. I'm from LA. I'm from 27. Yeah, man. Look, man, if y'all get the opportunity, go to Moorish World TV and watch this live discussion. I almost missed it because I was at home. I just got off work. I was taking a nap, and I just so happened to get up, use the restroom. I got back, logged into Facebook, right? I logged into Facebook, and I saw a flyer. Brother Riza Islam live discussion with Ishmel Bey. Oh, man, I'm late. I'm going to jump on YouTube. I tap in. Bam. I'm on time. It ain't even started yet. Listen to me. The brother Riza had them brothers checkmated an hour within the discussion. He checkmated them like 50 times in one discussion. So after like an hour was going in, like a second gear kicked in. I mean, like second nature kicked in. Like this brother, like everything that brother learned and experienced in as a child all the way to adulthood, and things that he learned in the church and in the nation, like all that stuff kicked in second gear. He wasn't even Riza Islam no more. Allah was using that brother. Listen to what I'm saying. He wasn't Riza no more. Allah was using that brother. And that's what the Holy Quran was teaching us. That you didn't slay them. It was I who slayed them with your hands. Brother Danubian said, luckily it was on my sidebar, so I clicked on it. Yes, sir. All praise due to Allah. Yeah, Allah will use his chosen servants who's being right and exact, who is tuned in, who is not deviating. You know what I'm saying? Who's not turning hypocrite, who's not leaving the nation, who love the nation. Allah is going to use us, family. Listen what I'm saying. Allah will use us. Allah had used Brother Dr. Wesley Muhammad. Allah has used Brother Riza Islam. See, we can't be afraid to defend what we believe and what we love. We can't be afraid, man. This is our moment. This is our time. And we got to seize the moment. We got to take advantage of this moment, man, because we ain't going to never get it again. We are living in a day and we are living in a time that the prophets prayed that they was able to see this day and time. The prophets desired just to see Allah in the person and his messenger and his followers. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all not understanding. The prophets desired, prayed, and wished that they lived in a time where they could just see the followers of Allah in the person. So that goes to show who you really are. When you are right and exact, when you standing on your square. Brother was shining. Brother Riza Islam was shining, man. That brother was made a hero overnight. Man, it was whole families that was listening to this discussion, that was watching this discussion. It was families watching this discussion. And that brother gave them confirmation that they are doing the right thing. You got a lot of liars and deceivers out here that want to attempt to make it look like that we are not doing the right thing. They will try to attempt to make you believe that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan made a bad decision and he did not know what he was doing when he told us to go and get Dianetics and bring it back to our people. These individuals will attempt to get you to believe this, playing off of your emotions. If you go back and you watch the video, you will see Ishmel Bey was very emotional. Kevin Muhammad began to get very emotional. And they started to make little slick attacks at Brother Riza's character, but the brother didn't react and he didn't respond to the foolishness. The brother was a statesman. The brother was very dignified in his appearance. The brother came to this discussion in stately form. The brother was in full form, filled with the Spirit of Allah. And if you are in this chat and you bear witness, then you know. You know what I'm saying is right and exact. You know what I'm saying is true if you saw the video. I mean, you had Sarnetta jumping on. You had Dr. Ali Muhammad tapping in, hating on Brother Riza. Huh? Dr. Ali Muhammad was hating on Brother Riza. And he was in there lying in the chats. We calling you out, Dr. Ali Muhammad. Huh? Brother Sarnetta tapped in. Brother Ben tapped in. Brother Ben X. And he even said that somebody was using a fake General Sarasun SETI page. We all thought SETI was in the comments. I was in there banging on SETI, but come to find out it wasn't even a real page. I'm like, bro, you really don't want the smoke. Young Pharaoh and Sarasun say they don't want the smoke with the nation, not in no debate, on no level. Not about Islam, not about Scientology, not about Malcolm X, nothing. There ain't nothing that they can touch. Listen to me. Brother Riza Islam and tonight was like MC Hammer dancing in water and the water couldn't touch him. I repeat, Brother Riza Islam was like MC Hammer dancing in water and the water couldn't touch him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna quit playing with the nation today. Y'all gonna bear witness that there is no God but Allah, Muhammad is his messenger. Y'all gonna bear witness. Go back and when y'all get the opportunity, it might be a little late tonight. I don't know what you got going on tonight, but in the morning if you can, go back and watch Riza Islam's discussion about Scientology with Ishmel Bey. These individuals will attempt to, if you're not a critical thinker, if you're not a nuanced thinker, meaning that if you don't pay attention to detail, that these individuals can be very deceptive and they can use certain things. Like these brothers is coming up with clips and sound bites. Like something out of Fox News or MSNBC or CNN. These brothers is coming up with clips. And they will attempt to use them against us. But if you got common sense, then everything that they were saying had nothing to do with us. It had no relevance to who we are, what we believe, what we practice. Oh no, Brother Danubian, I did not see your comment. Yeah, I missed your comment, beloved. I didn't see that. But I was definitely going in on him. I thought that was the real one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, you get a chance to see this real demo. Brother Riza was putting down the demo. Cause we've been calling SETI and Pharaoh. I've been calling them dudes out on my platform. We ain't running from no debates. We ain't running from no discussions, man. But I want to say this to the whole world. Brother Riza Islam, Thanos, the whole the nation Scientology critic universe, he Thanos'd all them dudes. I mean, with a snap of the finger. You know what I'm saying? He wiped out a whole universe of haters, a whole section of them. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, Dr. Wesley Muhammad, he Thanos all the Paul Guthrie supporters in that universe. You know what I'm saying? Me, you know what I'm saying? I Thanos all the Malcolm X people who said that we killed Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? I Thanos that section of the universe. We Thanos in all the Nation of Islam haters with just a snap of the finger. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even got to break a nail. You know what I'm saying? We Thanos in y'all with all facts, all receipts. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Clayton. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't playing. I just wanted to do some commentary on this, man, because it was epic. And Brother Riza Islam asked me to take the video from tonight and do what I do, because I like to put together videos and stuff like that. And bruh, inshallah, I'm going to dedicate all tomorrow with just breaking down certain points that people try to use against the nation, and brother just completely going to work on them Thanos style. So I want y'all to share these videos that's coming out tomorrow, inshallah. You know what I'm saying? But brother Riza Islam laying the smacker down, you know what I'm saying, the Rock style on these cats. I'm sorry, it looked like some WWE SmackDown type situation. You feel me? All receipts, all facts. Brother shooting straight from the hip. The same brother Riza Islam that y'all see in them clips, Riza Islam, Riza got the facts on Instagram. I mean, that brother was in full form. I mean, I didn't listen to me. I came through processing and orientation with that brother. Listen to me. I came through processing and orientation with that brother. This brother that was doing his thing tonight, I didn't recognize him. That was not Riza Islam. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all. The man that did this discussion, that wasn't no Riza Islam. That was Allah using that brother. Allah formed that brother in his mother's womb. Listen to me. Allah formed that brother in his mother's womb for this day and time, for this moment in time, family. He was shaped and molded to help the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Not just him, all of us in the nation. But I'm using him specifically for this moment in time because this was his time. It was his moment. Can nobody take it away from him? Can nobody take that away from him, that it was his time to do what he did tonight? This brother just shook up the whole community with this video that he did tonight. Because that's the biggest question. Why is the Nation of Islam in the Church of Scientology? If you go and watch the video, he answers that question for us. Facts. Facts. So y'all gonna quit playing with the nation, man. Y'all gonna quit lying on the nation, because at some point we gonna have to confront you and you're gonna have to answer for all the lies that you were force feeding our people. So family, it's late. I didn't want to make this a long video, but I did want to make it strong. I wanted to give some type of commentary tonight on this, and because I mean it was an outstanding discussion, family. I mean, it was just extraordinary to bear witness to watch, bro. And if you can tell, I lost my voice because your brother's so excited, man. I just feel like we got a victory, man. It feels like we won a championship. You feel me? Like we feel like we won the World Cup. You feel me? Feel like we won the Super Bowl or the World Series. You know what I'm saying? Feel like we still got the belt. You know what I'm saying? We undefeated like Floyd Money Mayweather. That's what I'm feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? We don't pop bottles, but it's like a pop bottle moment. You know what I'm saying? You know, as you feeling me, you know, I feel good. Like James Brown said, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? To be a part of the Nation of Islam. I'm proud. I'm a proud member of the Nation of Islam. You know? And so tomorrow I might not talk about this again in a live commentary, but I'm going to put some videos together for you, family, that you can possibly share on your social media. And if you are on Facebook, you can follow me at Alfonso X Moore on Facebook. And you can also follow me on IG at Yakub_N_reverse. You know what I'm saying? To get these videos. And I appreciate you for jumping in. You know, Brother Danubian, man, I appreciate you, brother. Love you. Brother Clayton, man. You know I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for tuning in, tapping in, man. And go and watch that video again. It's at Moorish World TV. Support your brother Taharka. You know what I'm saying? Show the brother some love. Give him some likes. Share the video. Man, because, man, we appreciate that brother for allowing us to use his platform. Because that brother was fired up, man. And I believe, like, you know, he was on our side. He was rolling with Brother Rizza the whole time, you know what I'm saying? And he was letting it be known, like, man, them dudes ain't Moors, like the part of the Moorish Science Temple. Them dudes is former Nation of Islam Muslims. Like, they ain't with us, you know what I'm saying, separating themselves so he can be on the right side of history. So with that being said, dear family, like, again, I appreciate you all. I love you all. And I greet you as I came with the greeting words of peace and paradise. Assalamu alaikum.